Welcome. I'll get started shortly. And on Twitch it says Terraria. Let me fix that in a moment. Alright, we'll get some music going. Alright, we'll get some music going. We'll be getting started shortly. Alright, you're listening to Too High to Die by Apollo Music. And we'll get Mud Puddle going shortly. Alright, just waiting for things to load in. And we'll see if anyone's able to join us on the server today. Sean will come. Sean will watch but won't be joining. And Zora, hi there Zora, good to see you online. Haven't seen anyone log in yet, but we'll pay attention to that in a moment. Where are we? Looks like we're heading in roughly the right direction. Just trying to get back to spawn. Looks like Bildangu's joined and left again. Hopefully no issues with getting online. Zora might join later. Bildangu's trying to join but seems to be having some issues. Alright, so today we're going to be exploring in a direction chosen by the friends I play on the server with, and also by the audience. So, had a vote, and the vote from friends was to go north, the majority vote, and the vote on the poll on YouTube was to go north and to go west. So, we'll see if we can go in both directions on this stream if we have enough time. I've just made it back. Just made it back to my little dock area. I've got a slow ship, so it might be worthwhile making another engine before we do that. I'll jump on Twitch and fix the fact that it says I'm playing Terraria in a sec as well. For some reason this just doesn't update through the tool I'm using. Alright, let's head back to the game and make sure that people can see. Yes, looks like it's working. Excellent. And I've just gone below the dock, so let's just jump back into the game. Alright. Hello and welcome. I'm just trying to park my ship live on stream. It looks like Bildango is having some issues with getting on the server, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Alright, let's just park this thing. Always makes it look much faster when I'm doing it in the time lapses because, of course, it doesn't take anywhere near as long when I can just speed everything up. Alright, that should get us, hopefully, in the right direction. Let's just go a little bit further. And back up a little. Get close enough that we can use the ladder. A bit further up. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. This ship is a lot more unwieldy than it was when it was small. Let's get down a little. And I think that's close enough. Yep. Okay, that should do. All right. Let's see if I fall into the void or if that's the wrong side. We're going to the other side. It might work better. And no, we'll be fine. Okay. So firstly, we'll sleep. I have added some security mods to the server, so hopefully they're not stopping people from joining. I'll just check Discord and just see if I've got any messages about that. Nope, just my stream reminders. Okay. Okay, so we slept. So firstly, hi. I'm TechEdFred, and this is Aetherial Airships, and hopefully we'll have some people joining us. We're going to go exploring, and we're going to go to the north to start with, and try and find either a warm ocean with some coral, a desert with a pyramid, or a ocean monument with Elder Guardians, because we need to find one of those things to get some more of the custom eyes of Ender so that we can actually get to the end in this world. So, let's give that a go. Alright. Looks like so far I'm the only one who's able to get online. I hope I haven't made it impossible for other people to join, but it should be open to the usual players. And we might just see if we've got enough to make an additional engine. So we've got plenty of iron. And we need some cobblestone. We need a furnace. So let's see if we've got another furnace. We've got enough cobblestone to make a furnace. Awesome. Alright, so we need a blast furnace first. Do we have enough? We need a little bit more. Okay. That one should be fine. I'll make an extra quarter stack. And we'll pick up the fuel from the existing engine, so don't waste it all. Getting an error when you join the server. Okay. I'll try and help you with that momentarily. Alright, so we'll get a blast furnace going first. And then we need some glass pane, I believe. Got some glass panes, awesome. And for some reason we got some andesite just sitting there. Let's fix that. And what else do we need? We needed some stone, which we've got. So that should be, hopefully, enough to make another ship's engine. I need one more iron ingot. Okay. Let's swap out the golden helmet for the moment. Ship engine, there we go. Alright, so we'll add a second ship engine. Let's put that one. We're not using that cartography table much at the moment, so let's just get rid of that one. I'll put the second engine in there. We'll see if we can figure out what's going on to Bildangu. Did we get the cartography table, or did it disappear somehow? May have lost the cartography table. Oh well, we can make another. Alright, let's go have a quick look and see if we can figure out what's going on for Bildangu. Have a look at the error logs on the server, see if it tells us anything useful. Okay. Nothing on the server end saying there's a problem. Just seeing lots of logins and logouts, so... Alright. Probably should have tested this before we tried to get people to join during stream, but that's what happens. My bad. Alright, well, let's start heading north, and I will see what I can do. Alright, I have thought of one thing that might help. So, one sec. I'll just hit the be right back screen. I may have to restart the server. Where are we? There we are. Wrong one. Intermission's good. We'll do be right back instead. And I'll just have a quick look at what we can do. So I might just pop on some more music. Might just pop on Mud Puddle again. And we'll just have a quick go at restarting the server. I think I know what could be causing the issue there. Just make sure I'm somewhere safe. Okay, let's have a quick look here. Just looking at the settings for one of the new mods I've just put in. Just going to double check that things aren't too aggressive there. Let's see. There it is. Let's see. I'll just change that one. That might help. And that should hopefully help. Let's wait for the server to... Yep, server has finished, so we'll do another start. Alright, hopefully you'll be able to get on shortly, Beldengu. Just starting the server up again. Just made a slight change to the mod, and hopefully that will make things a little bit less aggressive. Alright, let's see if I can get back in now. Alright, Beldengu's still having trouble getting in. Alright, I would suggest, if you haven't already, just try restarting your Minecraft client. So it may be checking for a valid logged in session and it may have decided it's not valid or something like that, but other than that, can't see anything in the config that would be causing it to be any different to normal. Alright, so we'll just stop the music, and we'll head back to the game screen. Hopefully things will be working. Alright, well, we're back, and I'll just make sure maintenance mode is off. Yeah, maintenance mode is off. Alright, not sure why Beldengu's having trouble getting in. We will look into that. Apologies. Hopefully somebody will be able to join. Otherwise, it might be an unintentional solo stream. Apologise if that's the case, Beldengu. It wasn't intended to be a solo stream. Alright, so let's head north. Yeah, we may have to look into what's causing the issue after stream. Alright, is anyone else seeing that flickering? Is that coming up on OBS? It is. Not sure what's causing that. Alright, let's get some travelling music going while we head north. Let's go with something a bit longer. What have we got? We've got why is it not showing me the length on this? Okay. Let's go with Atmolander. That's a good one. Some spooky-ish travelling music. I'm really not going very fast. Might have to make some extra. Some extra engines. I think we're just going to the... yeah, we're not going fully north anyway. So we're going to go straight north. That's not north. Let's just have a quick look at the map and get our bearings. Okay, so... that is north, alright. Ah, it's an extra island we hadn't explored yet. Okay. I'll have to make another engine, see if we can go a bit faster. Well, let's do that while we're travelling. We're not actually going anywhere. I might sleep so we can see what we're doing. That's a bit better. Let's see what we're going. Alright, so are we still going north? Vaguely. Let's try changing our direction slightly. Course correction. That looks more north. Okay. Alright, let's try making another engine and see if we can speed things up a little bit more. Might put it down here. Make sure we're not running into anything. Yep, all good. Close that so we don't accidentally walk off the edge. Alright, and we need 3 more smooth stone. How are we doing? We're still going north? Yep, fairly north. Oh, ice spikes. Cool. I was seeing some interesting scenery anyway. So still going vaguely north. Just do a course correction. Alright, let's finish making the next engine. See if that speeds us up at all. No, we didn't have the second engine going. Alright, let's see if we can get the third engine going. Hopefully speed us up a bit. We seem to be moving faster now. Alright. Hi, save. Alright, so we're just trying to get as far north as we can at the moment. Looks like we managed to get to Z1000, which is the furthest I've been in this direction. How are we doing map-wise? Yep, fair way north. I wonder if there's... I can't remember if there's any cold eyes. Maybe we could find an igloo or something. So we've got a fair way to the north. Lots of cold. Oh, there's a frozen ocean, isn't it? Is that a frozen shipwreck? That looks kind of cool. And it looks like there's a ruin by the ocean shore. Alright, let's move on from cobblestone generator. We'll pause that one. We'll grab something else to use as exploring music. Because cobblestone generator is usually used at the end of the stream, so let's look for something else. What else have we got? Let's have a look at some of the other music. And we seem to have stopped just here at the moment, so let's have a look for... Let's use Here to Get. We haven't played that one before. At least I don't think we have, not on stream. And we do seem to be going faster. Maybe we should head down a bit and see what's going on. Spooky music. Lots and lots of shipwrecks down here. Shipwrecks and... What else have we got? We've got... looks like a geode? No, that's frozen ocean ruins. They're outside the ocean. And we've got some ice spikes in the ocean as well. That's kind of cool. Ice spikes meets ocean. Oh, spooky music. Alright, we might come back and check that out in a little bit. Feeling a little bit nervous about Cold Ocean at the moment with this music. By the way, if you haven't already, feel free to like the stream. Hey, Catsmith. So this is a track that was actually more nether themed, I think, that was made by Apollo for a commission that I ended up not using it up until now, but we might use this one next time we're exploring the nether. We seem to have run out of islands. Oh, there we go, they're starting to generate. Stream over on the computer and phone with both devices, outputting the audio to one pair of headphones. Okay. Alright, how far north are we now? We're about 1900 blocks north. We might have to check out that frozen ocean and the ice spikes areas later. I just have a... Maybe it's just the music, but I have a bad feeling about exploring there at the moment. Alright, reminder obviously that I have a Ko-fi page. Also, if you haven't liked the stream yet, feel free to do so. Or if you're watching on Twitch, then I guess just keep watching. I think we stopped. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Soap's joined. Maybe it's Buildangu's. Maybe the issue is on Buildangu's end, if Soap's managed to join and stay connected. Soap, I am about 2,000 blocks north at the moment, so I can't come back and join you. But hi, welcome. We can make a group and you can chat with me if you've got voice chat. Let's call the group Stream. And we'll make it an open group. There we go. You can join the group if you've got the voice chat installed. I'll take mute off. Can't talk right now? Okay, no worries. I'll put mute back on. Well, thanks for joining anyway. Let's see. Oh, out on the couch with no mic. Oh, this reminds me of... I don't know if you guys have heard Animusic, but this reminds me of one of the themes from Animusic. The one with the weird alien-like guitar. How do you open the book? You should be able to open it by right-clicking it. Alright, so we got snowy plains. We've got a lot of snowy plains. Is that an igloo down there? No, it's a village. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is definitely nether exploration music. I'll have to use this for the next time I'm exploring the nether. Kind of fitting with exploring at night, though. And we're going for time. Looks like we're running low on time on that track, so let's queue up another track. Let's go with El Diablo Puede Minar. Now this might be the jazzy ending version. It might be the regular version. We'll find out. El Diablo Puede Minar. Ah, and we just hit an island. Kind of appropriate sounds for hitting an island. I'm not sure how much fuel we've got left at this point either, so it may have slowed down. No, we're still going pretty fast, but we're not hitting islands. Okay. Where are we? Oh, we've moved on from there. Oh, we're a fair way north. That just looks bizarre. We've got a chain attached to a little island. Like a little monostable tensegrity structure. Only not. So we got lots of snow. What else do we have around? Lots of snow. We seem to have found the cold biomes anyway. So the frozen north, basically. We're in a cloud. There we go, through the cloud. Alright, so we explored a lot to the north. If we don't have a change of scenery soon, we may have gone in slightly the wrong direction. But that's fine, we've got lots of exploration done. We might just hit cruise control and sleep again. Save's made the Monster advancement. Sleep so Safe has a slightly easier time of it. Can place blocks but can't open the book. Okay. Maybe there's an issue with the data pack or something. We'll find out. Safe hasn't joined the server before, so could be an issue. That seems to be a stuck. Yeah, there we go. Just hadn't updated. Did we stop? We did stop. Lots of ice spikes. Alright, we're about 4k north. Sounds some really interesting terrain, but not what I was looking for. Let's see if we... Do we have... I think we got a book nearby. Might be one in one of these. Yep, there's our book. Let's have a look at the eyes. Okay, so we got shipwreck, cold eye. Yeah, there's a cold eye. So we could potentially find something in one of the cold biomes. So apparently it has something to do with iceologers. I don't remember there being iceologers in this pack. But they may have been added by a mod, I don't know. Alright, we seem to be only getting cold biomes in this direction. Let's try going east for a bit. See if we had any change in the terrain. We'll keep an eye out for igloos as well. So I reckon the cold biome one will have something to do with igloos. Alright, let's head down a bit. Well, if there were going to be iceologers, you'd think the ice spikes would be somewhere they'd be nearby. Alright, well, there's a shipwreck there. And that looks like a pretty safe one to... Hey, that looks like one we could actually turn into a new ship. It's a pretty entire shipwreck. We definitely got cold oceans, but not the cold oceans that have got the... maybe it's cold ocean that was up this way. I can't even remember what was which way. It looks like ice spikes. We just got some... Yeah, we've just got some straight up floating ice spikes. That's kind of cool. Look at that ship. That is like a really intact ship. Looks like it might be a mine shaft over there as well. Yeah, I think we continue looking in this direction, see if there's any cold ocean once we've had a look at this deep ocean once we've had a look at this shipwreck. That is a really nice shipwreck. I'd love to turn that one into a ship. Even if we just bottle the ship and take it back to spawn. Alright. That's the end of the track, so we'll stop that there. And let's have a look around. So Sean Watt's village is in completely the opposite direction. Go back to first person mode. Make sure we're actually able to get off the ship. Yeah, look at this. This is a beautiful shipwreck. It's not even a shipwreck, it's just an abandoned ship. We've got polar bears. Alright, let's see what we've got in the way of stuff that we can stack up. We've got a bunch of sand. Let's stack up some sand and see what we can get from here. Oh, look at that. Almost perfect. We'll just make some stairs to get up here. Alright, that gets us up into the ship. There's a really nice looking ship. I reckon we could take this one and turn it into at least a ship, if not a ship, if not an airship. Let's see what's in here. Alright, so we got some iron, some emeralds, some lapis, and some iron nuggets. You can't join, Catsmith? I will add you to the whitelist now. Whitelist. Add. It's just Catsmith, isn't it? Or is it the Catsmith for you? I can never remember. One sec, I will check the lists and I will add you now. Let's see. Oh, doesn't want to let me do that. Browser is being a little bit silly. Just Catsmith? Alright. Thought I'd already added you, but let's try that again. Catsmith with an M, not an N. Already whitelisted, so you should be able to join. If you don't have the mod pack, that could be why. Or if you've got an older version. Emeralds, and that's it for the moment. Okay, let's head back again. More coal, that'll be useful for fuel. Which reminds me, you need to actually check that we're not burning fuel on the airship, which we probably are. Cannot connect to server. Ah, okay. Alright, we'll have to have a look, have to have a look after stream and see if we can sort it out. I'll be around for a while today, but I will need to take off for a little while after stream, but I can do a bit of troubleshooting with you after that. Let's get the charcoal out of there. And that one's finished, so that's fine. Alright, we'll have a quick sleep so we don't get monsters around us. Come on, it's night enough. Doesn't even show as joinable. That's... Oh, no. Looks like you made it. Yep. Yeah, Catsmith is on. Excellent. Okay. Welcome, Catsmith. Yeah, there's some security features I put on to stop botted attacks from coming through on my servers. So it may have given you some grief because you hadn't connected before. Alright, so let's keep looting the ship, and we'll turn it into we'll grab a helm and we'll turn it into a ship and put it in a bottle and bring it back with us, because this looks like a beautiful ship to use for our primary means of transport later. Alright. You're joining from a different device than normal. Okay. That could be it. Alright, so that's just veggies and stuff anyway. The one we want is in here, I think. Yep, so we've got a buried treasure map. And it looks like it is fairly close. Buildingo is online. Hopefully she can join at some stage, but may not be at the moment. We have... Oh, that's right. We've got to get back up. Let's just use some stairs. Alright, so where is this alleged buried treasure? And Buildingo is now online. You made it! Excellent! We've got a few people now. Okay, so apparently it's like right here. That's kind of convenient. Do we have a shovel? We do not. Let's go make a shovel. Buildingo has played on the server before. But seems to have been kicked again for some reason, or dropped out. Alright, so we get the wheat out of there, and we'll make ourselves a shovel. Let's see. Put charcoal in there. Yeah, you'll probably need the data pack for the Aetherial Airships guide. It should have automatically downloaded with the mod pack, but I may have forgotten in the latest versions of the mod pack to make sure it was included. So I can you should be able to find that, but I can send you a copy of it. I might actually put it on the files server. The files on the Discord server, just to make sure you can actually get it. So yeah, there's a full mod pack, and it should, in theory, is it right below the ship? I might have to go and get the we'll make sure we got the back tank and the helmet on. So it's going to be right over here in this corner? Really? Actually right below the ship? That's a strange place to bury your treasure. Alright, let's check the map. So apparently it's behind us. Over here, maybe? Okay, let's have a look at the chunk we're in. And let's have a look at the sub-chunk info. So 14, 514, 60 at 99 from memory. So this way? Should be around here somewhere. In the right chunk, right? Might be an adjacent chunk. It's got to be around here somewhere, if it's actually correct. Seriously? Supposedly, like, right on top of it. Unless we're right at the edge of the... Okay, it's a really bad position for the map. Yeah, I can't see where we are on the map at all. Buried treasures suck. Alright, well, it doesn't seem to be anywhere here where it's meant to be. Found a dungeon? Cool. Alright, let's turn off the F3. That's getting distracting. Let's just double check. So, it's around here somewhere. Ah. Okay, so it's south. So basically we should already be on top of it. Should be over here. We should have already dug it up. So that's... It's got to be around here somewhere. Shouldn't usually be under rock or dirt. Stone or dirt. Let's just double check. Yeah, so it should be over that way somewhere. But it's not. We got some ruins down there. And some drowns. Got an almost destroyed shovel. Let's get rid of some of this sand. Oh, we're under ice. Okay. Alright, let's fix our hunger. And go put some sand away. And yes, I know I keep saying I've got a mineshaft to explore on stream, but I keep not doing it. Maybe another time. Okay, where are we up to? So, about 3/4 of the way through stream time, and we've managed to find some new biomes, but we haven't managed to actually get any new eyes yet. So, let's see what we can do about that. I think I might have to just throw some sand into the shipwreck chest, just to get rid of it. Be ironic if the buried treasure map was pointing to itself, but there should be a separate treasure chest. The nuggets here? Yeah, the nuggets here. We do need some more storage space there by the look of it. Well, we'll go and get the rest of the sand that we've dug up. And we'll change our boots so we can swim properly. Lots of gravel. Not so much in the way of sand. Okay, Catsmith is back. Looks like that's a custom eye that Soap's just found. Yep, lost eye. I think that was from a mineshaft or a dungeon. Yep, we've been looking for those, so that's some progress on the stream already. Well done. I don't have a space for gravel by the look of it. Let's try down this one. Do we have gravel in here? We do have gravel in here. Okay. Let's have a look at the eyes we've got. So we've got a lost eye, nether eye. So yeah, we've already got a lost eye, but good find. Looks like all the excess gravel and sand is despawned anyway. Alright, let's have another look at this map. And we'll put these shoes on so we stay down. So it's supposed to be around here somewhere. Not under that one, is it? No. Well, we're freeing the ship anyway, so we can take it with us later if we want to. And there's the shovel breaking. So yeah, we're allegedly right on top of it, but unless it's hiding under this area somewhere. Dig with the map. Just have a quick look where we are on this. 13, 10, 10. So 12, 9, 10. So it should be here if it's anywhere. No, that's 11. 9, 9, 10. 9, 9, 11. So if it was anywhere in this chunk, it'd be here. It's not in this chunk. What about this chunk? Nope, not there. That's too far away. This chunk, maybe? Nope. Okay, so that's too far south. So it's got to be here. Is it that chunk? Where's the drowned? Right in front of me. Okay. Nope, so it's the other direction. Which means we should have already uncovered it. Unless it's hiding in here. I hate treasure maps. I mean, they're fun, but I hate when I can't find the thing. Especially when it's on the corner of a... like the absolute corner of a map. Who does that? Really? So that would put it here? Where it isn't. Right where it isn't. Okay. Okay, so that's definitely too far north. So that's north, which means this way? It shouldn't be under the stone, but it might be. The only thing I can think of is there another island below? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes there's islands directly below each other. Let's have a quick look. No? What about above? Oh, it's not over there, is it? Surely not. Unless it's somewhere close by. Let's try the shore. Might be around here. So that puts us too far. Hang on. Which way are we facing? East. So it shows snow. It might be on the other island over there. Or right on the edge. That looks like that pattern over there. Hang on, let's have a look on the actual map. It looks like it's over here. Okay, so if we go out of the map, we look at that. Ah, yeah, it's on the other island. That's why we can't find it. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, so let's just slowly move over to the other island. Turn off... Oh, no, we'll leave the... So I really want to get the buried treasure eye. If there's one in this buried treasure, that'd be ideal. Downloading moderates and stuff now. But not. Okay. Zora may or may not be joining us. We'll see. Alright, so map. Makes a lot more sense. That's why the... Yep. Okay, so we should be... roughly here. Let's make another shovel and get to it. Okay. Don't need all this gear on. Go back to... So I want to... Let's see. $907. So it should be here. Let's just dig with sand and see if that's correct. Ha! Found it! Okay, there are absolutely no eyes in any chests I've found so far. I think that might be a lie, whether say they're in buried treasure. Or it might be they're just not compatible with this particular world type, which is kind of annoying. Got some more diamonds though, that's cool. Another heart of the sea. But we found the treasure chest. We have not found a single treasure chest yet that actually had an eye in it, so I think that might be a problem with the world generation. Maybe changing the loot a little too much. But we found it. The other ones seem to work, it's just the buried treasure seems to be a problem. Well, we'll grab the items that we actually need. We'll turn off the map markers for the moment. So diamonds. Might as well leave the sand. We'll grab the emerald and the heart of the sea. Leave the string for the moment. I'll come back and get those in a sec. Let's grab all the treasure-like items. I'll come back for all of that stuff in a moment. Might as well bring the ship over now that we've found it. Alright, we'll have a look around for some igloos since we're in a cold biome, and then we'll have a look for a cold ocean and see if we can find a monument. Okay. That clears up 5 inventory slots, which gives us room for all the stuff that we left in the chest. And we got snow. Oh, everything except for the sand. Okay, that's fine. We'll just leave a... Leave a treasure chest full of sand. Alright, now do we have glass to make bottles? Let's make some if we don't. Okay, so that's another place we've got iron. Let's drop glass panes in there. Now drop that iron on there. And we'll put some sand on to smelt. Looks like we could use some coal. Charcoal will do to start with. It's enough to make at least one bottle. We actually have coal. Oh, we've got plenty of logs though. Alright, what sort of... it's like dark oak and spruce. Yeah, there's lots of big mine shafts underneath the islands. Building. Nah, I probably would have said the same thing. But you beat me to it. Alright. I want to put this ship into a bottle and make it into an airship later. Or we switch ships and we put this airship into a bottle. That could be fun. But we'd have to make sure we have enough to make the other one into an airship first. I think we just turn it into a ship and then we put it into a bottle and we get it later. Big bottle. Okay. Now we need a helm. And somewhere to put the glass. Put the rest of the glass there. Alright, we'll make a spruce helm, I think. Since we don't have dark oak. Should be enough, hopefully. Wait, we had a section with sticks. It's up the top, I think. Yeah, we've got sticks. Okay, so... spruce fences. One set. I want spruce slabs and sticks. And a gold ingot. I'll just put the bottle there for now until we can make this. There should be a spruce helm. There we go. the spruce away. We had spruce slabs already. Didn't need to make any. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Spruce planks away. Grab our large bottle and let's see. Oh, it's dark oak and jungle. You know what? Let's make a jungle one. Since we don't have dark oak. We'll just make some spare helmets. Why not? Let's see. Put the stone somewhere. Smooth stone. No, we don't have room for either of those. We'll move the sand. Sand can go in with the wood for the moment. Do we have a better place to smelt it? And we need one jungle slab. There they are. Make a jungle helm. Jungle helm, yep. And let's see what happens. We try and turn this into a ship. Let's put the helm up the back. So theoretically we can see where we're going. So put another slab down there, and then we'll put the helm on top of that. We'll see if that works. Yep, that didn't take too long. Alright, and it's on a weird angle. So we'll grab our ship and we'll just put that, grab our bottle and we'll just put that in a bottle. We don't have enough levels. Okay. We need 30 levels. But we have a ship. Alright, how many levels do we get if we grab all of that glass that we just smelted? None, because we don't have it. We haven't smelted it. Okay. So we'll smelt some logs and get some more levels. Jungle logs will do. Hey, Orange. All right. Guess we'll make another furnace. And we'll drop the smooth stone in there. Ah, that didn't work. Looks like we need to go a little higher. Maybe a little to the... I don't know. I just want to put it in a bottle. I don't really want to go anywhere in it just yet. But we could try. There we go. Oh, the ship is tilting to one side, Captain. It's hard to get through. See if we can move it. That'd be funny. No, we can't move it. Hey, what we could try doing is putting some balloons on it. We have some balloons on the other ship. We could just try moving it. Moving it up. We did have some balloons anyway. I think they're in the chest on top. Oh, that's right. We used them all on the ship. Oh, well. We'll sleep. Okay. Yeah, no balloons. And there's no sheep around, so we can't make any. Oh well, worth a try. So the other thing we could do is we could try putting some water under it. It looks very slanty. Still, it's funny. Alright, so what have we got in the way of XP from these ones? A little. So if we put that there, and then smelt some more sand. Make a couple of stacks of glass. That would probably help with the XP situation. Yeah, we'll do a stack of glass. We might have to come back and pick it up later. But we'll put the bottle down. Put the bottle in here, and we'll take our golden helmet back. Not really much we can do around here for XP apart from mining, so... Still, we made some interesting progress. So let's have a look around for what else we can find. There's polar bears. I don't really want to take them on just yet. Let's see what else I can find. Actually, I do have a lot of paper. I can make balloons out of paper, now that I think of it. Well, not a lot, but the sugarcane reminded me. We can make 5 balloons, which would be enough to right the ship and maybe move it. So let's grab that sugarcane. Wow, this is bouncy. Let's chuck the TNT in there. Jungle slabs in the wood barrel. Eat some more food. Jump onto the ship again. we'll put a furnace on the ship, and we'll try and get some XP that way. So we'll grab some of those. Grab some of those charcoal. Probably won't get enough XP to put it in a bottle today, but, you know, it's worth a try. Alright, and we'll grab that sand. Put another stack of glass on the other ship. Oh, ship seems to have been righted now. Let's see if we can move it then. If we can move it, maybe we can just put it on the ocean and come back for it. Oh, gonna need some. Oh, we got plenty of sugarcane. We can make some balloons and just move it that way. Haha! There we go. We have a new ship. It's moving. It's just a little stuck on the sand. Okay, now that is a much bigger ship. I like it. Let's put it on the water. See how much it sinks in the water. Oh, look at that. Thing of beauty. Okay, so it's under the water. Alright, well, we can't actually make it rise, but it's heavy enough that it sits in the water, as you would expect. But that also means that it's taking on water. I can't wait till Vulcarian ships actually has a way of getting rid of water from inside ships. But it works nonetheless, so... it is floating in the water, not falling, not sinking directly, so... if we modified that slightly, we could make it so that it looked reasonable for the waterline. But that's good. We got the ship moved. Your router overheated. Good grief. Okay, so we got the ship moving. Let's make some balloons for it. We got 18. 19. So we can get 24 sugarcane. That'll be enough to make quite a few balloons. We got some paper already as well, so 24 paper will be enough to make a few balloons. That's 23. Alright, let's grab one more sugarcane from over here. So that is a really nice ship. Alright. 24 paper plus whatever we've got already. Another 18, that's 42, so that's enough to make at least 40 balloons. 20 balloons. Oh yeah. I can't math, but that's fine. 20 balloons should be enough to at least get this ship moving. Alright, so if we put them kind of like this, and we'll have something that looks a bit like a sail. That seems to have raised it a little bit. Probably won't be enough to make it a fast ship, but enough to actually make it a ship. I'll put the last 5 down here. And we've raised it enough that we may have some trouble getting back on. Yep. Okay, let's try going through here. I have to swim through. That worked. One of the advantages of still having the water. Okay. And we'll just add that last one there. And see if we can actually fly the ship. Be cool if we could. It'd be very slow though. No, we can't fly it, but we can move it. But it does make it sit a little higher in the water. And we could, if we had the levels, just put it into a bottle. But it's a cool looking ship. And we didn't have to build it from scratch. Saves a lot of building time. Seem to be a little stuck though. Probably need to increase the level of detail to get unstuck, but that's okay. I might just have to break that ice for the moment. There we go, unstuck. Now we still can't lift it, but it's an improvement. Okay, we'll come back for the ship. Alright, we're coming up to the end of stream time. But what we managed to do is we managed to find a shipwreck and turn it into a ship. And we managed to find a buried treasure and confirm that there was nothing in the buried treasure. So let's see how we're going with XP if we grab the sand, the glass. Not much. Alright, it was worth a try, but it looks like that is a bit of a bust on the XP side of things. We need a faster way of getting XP. So we need to go grind some monsters or something. But we have a ship, so what we might do is we might actually put a marker on the map where that ship is, and we will start heading further east, I think. Oh, in fact, west, because we tried east, we'll try west. Alright, so just put a map marker behind the ship. If we put it on the ship itself, it'll probably put it in the shipyard. Which is not what we want, so let's do a... Where are we? Just there. So let's do a waypoint, create waypoint, converted shipwreck to collect. Okay. All right, let's continue. I reckon we continue to the east and see if there's more cold ocean, and just not frozen cold ocean. Maybe we'll find a form of maybe we'll find a monument out that way. I am planning on using that ship, but if someone wants to come and collect it, and they beat me to it, then I guess they can have it. And I don't have enough XP to put it in a bottle, or put this one in a bottle at the moment. I don't have a way of towing ships. Let's see. Where's the mini-map gone? What did I do that turned off? There we go. Minimap is back on. So we'll continue to the east for a bit, and then we'll probably wrap up stream in a little while. I will leave the server going for a while if you want to explore for a while, and I will come back when I get the chance. If it's gone when I get there, you 100% stole it. Okay. That's fair. We can negotiate on what happens to it if you manage to steal it before I get to it. There are plenty of other shipwrecks, and I think it's a good way of making ships is to find a shipwreck. Jumped off a cliff and took no damage. Interesting. Could be a lag thing. $30-block cliff. Interesting. Oh look, there's some sheep. We could get some more balloons. Seem to have a sheep somewhat stuck. There we go. Now, do we have shears on us? No, but we can make some pretty quickly. In fact, do we have shears downstairs? So if we do, we might just grab some shears from downstairs. We do. Awesome. And we're in a cloud, apparently. Let's go on the other side. I don't like the look of that. Okay, where are you, sheep? What is that? Total of 4. Total of 4 wool. Fantastic. Ah, that's better. That gets us to 7. Alright. Any more wool in here? I think we've got 1 in here already. Yeah, 1 already. So it gets us another 8 balloons, which might be enough to raise the buoyancy of the other ship. Accidentally came across Sean's base. Very possibly. If you went to the south and you found a village, it was probably Sean's. That looked like more than 2. Oh well. Okay, we do have white dye, so we can turn that into a white wool. Now we can sleep. Okay. And we can make 1 more. Gives us 12 more. That might be enough to get that ship moving again. If not, we can come back. Alright, so Distant Horizons thinks the shipwreck is still there. It'll have to update that when it gets back there. Thinks it's original, still in its original spot. It'll update when it gets past. We definitely found different types of ocean anyway, so I reckon we'll keep exploring. We'll go west next time. But we'll also continue exploring out here between streams and see if we can find a cold ocean. I reckon there's a cold ocean here. A deep ocean. Hard to tell, but we are going down. And there's the actual shipwreck, or the actual ship now. Things downloaded in 5 seconds when your radar cooled down. That's not surprising. Okay, so there we go. The Distant Horizons cache will probably update shortly, and we'll have no ship in that other spot, hopefully. All right. Eat some more food. See how we go with adding a few extra balloons to the ship. So add those to this mast, perhaps. Certainly seems to be sitting a lot higher. I'll add them here and see if we can actually raise the ship now. Is that raising? No. But it is sitting higher in the water. Okay. So we may have to put some ladders on the back so we can, or the sides, so we can get back onto it. Let's see. We may still be able to swim through. We can try. Probably some trapdoors on the sides to help us get back in. It'd be good. Yeah, we can't get into a swimming position to get in there. Okay. Well, we could drop onto it from above. Also have potentially a ladder there and a trapdoor there and get in that way. Let's give that a go. Just grab a ladder, I think. Arr, where be me ship? Black eye. I don't think we've got a black eye yet. Nice. Where's... Weird. Alright, well it looks like we're well and truly past our 2-hour mark. But we did find 2 eyes during stream, I just didn't find them myself. So, well done to the players who found them. Well, we've collectively found 2 eyes. One new one. Successful stream. Even if... Oops. Successful stream. Even if I didn't find them. Alright, well on that note, I think since I'm out in the wilderness, I might see if I can go back to those sheep and get some more balloons, and we'll come back and follow up after stream for a little while, I think, and then we'll extend stream a little bit and see if we can get that ship moving a little bit further, a little bit faster. Cruise control was going, we're just going very slowly, so I think we need some more. I think we need to make some more fuel. We have sticks, we have logs. Let's do something about that. And we got some ladders we can use for the ship to get in later. Not what I intended. There we go. Okay, we did have some sheep out this way, but dark and we can't tell where they are, so I think they're a bit further this way. Alright, let's have a bit of a look for fuel. See if we can speed things up a little. Zora's joined. Welcome, Zora, right at the end. Put a bit of fuel in there as well. And a bit more in here. And oh, looks like we've got some more fuel there. And let's see where we end up. We'll sleep and see where we are now. Okay, we're about to crash into something. Good time to stop. All engines stop! All stop before we crash into the big big island. More sheep. Let's grab some more balloons. Alright. Space. We're running out of space. Put our book back in there for now. Alright, spare copy. Put that paper back in there, and we'll grab the wool. Alright, where'd the other sheep go? There we go. Six wool. We need some white dye for that one, but we'll grab the wool anyway. That's 8 wool. Okay. Now we don't talk and chat. Yeah. Normally we have more conversation going. And hi, Yop. Saw you there briefly. Didn't acknowledge you because I didn't see the chat at the time. I do see you though. Thank you for joining. Alright, another 8 balloons. May or may not be enough to lift that ship. I'll try for a little bit more wool before we go. Seems like we've got a hungry sheep that keeps replenishing its wool, and the other sheep are just not bothering. Alright. We're definitely over time on the stream, so we'll have to get our outro music going. But we will follow up on this, and we will come back and try and get that ship moving and see if we can get more eyes. So I heard one more eating noise. Is it the same sheep? No, it's not. It's one up there. Let's grab that wool. Make a couple more balloons and then we'll get going. I think we need a wool farm. Ah, the sheep just pushed me off. That's rude. Or was it the pig? Maybe it was the pig. Rude. Mob's pushing me off. Okay, so that's 6 wool. The least you could do is come join me on the ship, guys. In fact, I might see if I can get them on the ship. Pop this wool down. I'll grab some wheat and see if I can adopt some sheep. I might just swap the wool out for the wheat then. Hey sheep, you want to follow me? You do? Awesome. Let's go over this way. Can you get up here? Do I have to lower the ship? I'll bring the ship back. Lower it. Okay, I'll get the wheat out of my hand so they don't follow me off the edge. See if I can get some sheep. See if I can get some sheep on the ship. See if we can get this ship sheep shape. Something like that. If we could just get into that little section there, that would be perfect. Can we do that? That looks pretty good. We'll just back up a little. Up a little. Forward a little. Sideways a little. Forward a little more. And down. Back a little. Nope. Back. Down. Forward. Down a little more. Oh, and that is perfect. Okay. So hopefully the sheep will see me and I'm going to come over to the ship. What if I put that up? Can you follow me then? You don't think you can follow me? What about if I put a piece of wood right where you are? Do you think you can follow me then? Alright, we'll grab a little bit more wool then and we'll give up, I think. If we could get the ships on the sheep on the ships, sheep on the ship, that would be awesome. Come on, sheep. You're not going to do it. What if I were to... place blocks here and here to stop you from falling down? Would that work? That would just bump the ship up. Okay. What about a slab? love to get some sheep on this ship if I can. A slab there. And another slab here. Nope, they don't want nothing to do with me. Okay, I don't blame them. If some weird guy was trying to abduct me as well, I'd probably stay away. Even if they had wheat, if I was a sheep. Alright, come on. Come on, let's give it another go. What about if we go this way? You believe me if we go this way? No. No, you don't want anything to do with me. Okay, fair enough. I don't blame you. I guess I'm a bit of a dodgy character. Yeah, your PC doesn't like airships. Fair enough, Zora. I'm going to call the stream shortly anyway, so... I'll put this away and get those last couple of bits of wool. And I think we'll call it stream there. I'll come back and get the airships later. Oh, the airship later. Where did that wool go? Did I pick it up? I did. Did we lose the sheep? Oh, they're down there now. Lovely. I think we may have convinced the sheep to jump. Not my plan. Oh, there's potentially safety down there for them, but probably not. Yeah, we've got one sheep down there now. I think we lost the others. We led them to their doom. Sorry, sheep. I don't think they survived that fall. Oh well. On that note, I'm going to call it stream after accidentally slaughtering some sheep I wanted to adopt. They just don't seem to want to follow me. Oh, there's one over there. Maybe it's okay. Alright. In that case, I'll try and get 2 more wool, and then we'll call it. Love to be able to get some sheep to my base, but maybe they'll spawn out that way if I head back. We'll see. Yay, exactly 2 more. Perfect. Alright, so that should be enough wool for now. Yeah, we might stay here and keep shearing these sheep for a while and get some more wood, but for the moment I will call that stream. So I'll get my outro going and say thank you very much for watching. If you want to play this mod pack, of course, there is a mod pack available on Modrinth, Ethereal Airships, and you will find a link in the description. Let's go for the outro screen. There we go. And I will see you in the next video stream, or next time you catch me online, or community posts if you happen to be watching those. So we'll get the cobblestone generator going and we'll say goodbye. Don't forget, if you haven't already, like the stream, feel free to subscribe, follow on Twitch, or any of those wonderful things. And just a reminder that if I do get to 500 subscribers, not the Ethereal Airships, but the Skyflat server will actually be open to everyone on my Discord. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, then the Skyflat server will become public, and I will have a think about what we do with the Aetherial Airships server at that point as well. So stay tuned, and feel free to like, subscribe, all of those things, follow on Twitch, and feel free to use the donation links or have a look at the merch shop. You'll see all of those links in the description. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. Gone a little bit longer than I planned on stream, but we will see you next time, and have a good one. I will be back in a moment when the little quiet bit kicks in at the end of the track. But until then, enjoy the music from Apollo Music, and I will see you next time. All right. Definitely success with the finding of another eye. Buildonga's now found 2, and Funny Ship has found 2. I think I've found 1. Oh yeah, we got the Wither Eye together because we took on the Wither. So far out of the at least 4 different types of eye that we've found, 5 now I think, I've directly found 1 of them. Anyway, thank you to my friends who have joined me on this server and helped with collecting the eyes. We will get to the end eventually. And once we get to the end, we'll get to see what the end has in store for us. I know the Ender Dragon battle is going to be different, and the end will be a little different as well. So, hopefully, we'll get there soon, and we'll be able to share that with everyone, and then I can hopefully get some images together for a promo for the mod pack, and maybe actually get a video out on that. Hopefully have a video out soon on a data pack I've been working on as well. I'll take the opportunity quickly to say thank you to my patrons Jungle Horner and Oni Arrow, and thank you to the friends who joined me on stream, and thank you to you guys for watching. That's it from me. Bye.